play with others if I'm in a BDSM relationship. I know there is a lot of people who play with others. Sometimes it feels a bit lonely, like I'm the only one who is not playing with a lot of people. I have my master, and my master is the only person in my life that I'm submitting to. I do have a puppy. It wasn't considered in our relationship, or we didn't talk about it, my master and I, but suddenly it was there, and it was like life happened. There's really, I don't need anyone else in my life, and there is no space for that, at least not for a dominant. I'm not even sure if it's possible to have, I don't think I would be able to have more than one dominant anyway, and I'm for sure my master wouldn't agree. It's just not in the type of relationship that we have. But do you have to play with other people? No, you don't. I think it's perfectly possible to have a BDSM relationship with a husband and a wife, a man and a woman who are married in a very traditional relationship, with kids, without kids, it doesn't matter. It can be like a 50s type of relationship where the man is the dominant and the woman is submissive, and the woman is staying at home and the man is making the money. There are all kinds of different types of relationships. You find out what fits you. And if you don't want to play with other people, it doesn't fit in your relationship, then you don't. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't make you a less experienced or less mature BDSM partner. It doesn't matter, because it's, in the end, it's about you and your relationship. And it's important that you find out what is important for you and for your relationship, and not for other people. So can you have a BDSM relationship without playing with other people? Oh, absolutely, yes, you can. If it's for you, I don't know. This is something that you need to find out. And I shared in a lot of videos already how you do that. Just sit with yourself, be honest with yourself. What do you need from a relationship? It might be that there are certain things that you would like to experience, that you would like to explore. To me, I would like to explore a bit of bondage someday. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, because my master is not very fond of me playing with other people. For me, it wouldn't so much be about the dominance and submission, but that would be more kink related. For me, there is a difference. My DS dynamic is really my relationship where I submit to my dominant and I give him my power. It's in that way, it's a power exchange. Just playing a little bit doesn't feel for me like that. It has a complete different feeling. But I'm not alone in the relationship. My master is there too, and he needs to agree in that too. So, do you have to play with other people? No, but if you don't want to play with other people, make sure that you are very clear about it, that you don't want it, that it's for you, it's a hard limit. It's totally okay. If you have a dominant who says that he wants you to play with other people, and you don't want that, it's not because he is your dominant that you should do it. And this counts, of course, for everything that you're doing together. You have your hard limits and you have your safe word. And don't be afraid to use it. This is your own responsibility. Maybe it turns you on and maybe you would love that. Tell him to. There's place for everything. You go for what's important for you and what's important for your relationship. That's the main thing. And if you keep that in your vision, make sure that everything that you do is contributing to your relationship, you'll be fine. And then it doesn't matter what you choose. One thing, if you play with others, make sure that it's safe and make sure that you negotiate up front what is within limits and what is not. You really don't want to do something with somebody else that later on hurt your relationship because you weren't subtle enough, or you weren't clear enough about what you wanted and what you didn't want, especially. It's very important to be very clear in that. Make sure that you have that you have clear expectations from both sides, and discuss your hard and soft limits about what is possible and what's not. Especially when you play alone, when your partner is not there. Have fun.